this program, viewer discretion is advised.
American Patriots pad. Mephisto's movie reviews. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. The Wrench of Wrenches, Chris Persia. Tyrannus Cygnus, the immortal Ghost Rider. Mary's Game Room. The Mad Doctor Adega Alvar. Project Cambridge. He is the Jester of Sin. Tuckerverse. Great googly moogly, it's positive Kandar. The Muppet from Another Puppet, Showback, TJC. Jim Watare. Stay safe, brother. It's a whole lot of cotton from Cotton Ministries. Pacific 414. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Thirsty Thursday here on Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Loki. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you all are doing well, staying safe. Shout out to our friends in California that have been going through the wildfires, our friends like Paulie. So many wonderful people out in Cali that are experiencing all this craziness. RMB, Chris, you guys are absolutely awesome. Stay safe. Stay away from the fires. Holy crap. And that is turned into all kinds of craziness. We're not going to talk about that this morning because you know what I'm going to say. If you want change, go out and vote. Go out and vote and get change. Get people in there that are going to take care of all this crap, that are not going to let stuff like this happen, that are going to prepare, that are going to have that extra $17.5 million. It's not Cali, it's LA, yes. You don't want this crap happening? Change the name of the game. You'll never do that. You'll blame it on all kinds of other shit. But anyway, I'm not doing that this morning. I'm not doing that. Good morning, everybody. Holy crap. I do have an announcement to make. One of our good friends, Smoking Harley, his wife has passed away. All of our thoughts and prayers go out to you, my friend. We are so very sorry to hear what has happened. And all our prayers go out to you, Smoking Harley. I hope that you're able to get through this difficult time, and all of our prayers to you and the kiddos. Stay safe, my friend. Holy crap. Change the players. They're just hogging the game with reserve space quarters anyway. What do you like? What do you enjoy? What are the things you enjoy? Watching old movies, watching video games, playing video games, watching old TV. There's so many different things that you can do that it doesn't matter. If you don't want to support a current day company, don't vote with your wallet. The same thing I've been saying with all of it. Well, that I was just saying with Cal, vote with your wallet. You want change? Get out of it. Our good friend, Smoking Harley's wife passed away. She was 39. They have 3 kiddos. That is who passed away. So, our thoughts and prayers go out to Smoking Harley's family and the kids. Stay safe, guys. And we love you. We absolutely love you. So, exposing conspiracies. I love that stuff. That's what we do. That's what me and Adega always did, was talk about conspiracies on Thursday night. Talk about what's going on in the world. Talk about things they don't want you to know. Thank you, Jester. Thank you all so very much. That's what Valhalla does. They come together. They don't blame it on bullshit. I'm sick of that. If you want change, you got to make it happen. You have to make it happen. You cannot sit around and blame it on all this other stuff. I know plenty of people, Adega included, that are like, you know what? You won't do what we like. You won't do what we want. Screw it. I will. And they go out and they write novels. They make games. They write stories. And that's how we move forward. Don't just go along and sit there and bitch about it that the latest X-Men comic did this, or the latest book you picked up had all this DEI crap and all this focus on this agenda and BS. Do something about it. You know what part of doing something about it means too? Not buying the shit you don't like. A lot of people can be like, well, Loki, look at what happened to Ubisoft. They're down like 85%. That's because they want to drop the stock as low as possible so they can try and keep control of their stupid company. Some of what you are seeing with them is self-inflicted BS. It's self-harm. Why? Because they don't want anybody else to be able to play with their toys. They don't want anybody else to be able to play with their IPs. They don't want to be anybody else in charge of something they have absolutely positively tanked. And I believe that will happen with everything. Look at Disney and Star Wars and all that bullshit. All you have to do is take a look at Star Trek, look at the horrible state it's in. Look at all the crap they've come out with, and look at all the crap they've done. And look at the state it's in. You can be like, oh, Loki, is this going to be like a Star Wars or a Star Trek thing? No, just don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't give it any attention. But Loki, obviously the LA fires were caused by climate change. Definitely not because of the local and state elected officials. If you can't even talk about a problem, and this is the problem, if you can't even talk about a problem without it becoming a political bullshit, that's the problem. If you can't talk about the problem with something without it becoming political, without being called a whole bunch of crap like an ist and Obaniati, that's part of the problem. Is no one can discuss anything. Oh my God, I'm so terrified of bringing up this topic because I'm going to be canceled, or I'm going to be canned, or this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, that it prevents any discussion whatsoever. And what do you have left? What you have left is Gina Carano suing Disney because she can't say shit about anything without getting fired. That's how wound tight all of this is. All of this is all twisted up and wound so damn tight that the mere ping on it sends vibrations through the whole thing. Hollywood has gotten letters for years saying this sucks. This is crap. Don't do this. They do not care. They do not care what you think. All they care about is whatever their agenda is this week to bitch, moan, and cry about. So what do? Don't give them any money. How difficult is that? How difficult is that? Don't pay them for the product. Now, Loki, what if it's given to you? Oh, so you're a reviewer? Yeah, I'm a reviewer. And you were gifted this game to play. Yes, absolutely. And you weren't told it had to be good. It had to be a good review. It had to be 5 stars, best thing ever. The only way they're going to give you anything, the only way they're going to give you the test screening you want, the only way they're going to do this if they get the feedback that they want. Nothing is free. Everything is paid for. Whether you're paying for it out of your wallet, whether you're paying for it out of your soul, whether you're paying for it from whatever, everything costs something. It's not free. If escalation and conflation are the methods of channeling anyone else's energy to try and solve real life issues, it becomes a problem, for sure. It almost goes beyond that, punk. It almost takes a step beyond that, to the point that we are sitting back watching them literally set their cash, their wallets, everything on fire around them, and then go, I don't see what the problem is. What's the problem here? Oh, it's this problem. It's not anything we did. We will take absolutely no responsibility. It's all your fault. Just look at Concord. Look at what they did with Concord. It wasn't their fault. They didn't make the wrong damn game. They didn't read the room wrong. It's your fault. Oh, well, I'll gladly take responsibility for that. F Concord. F Sony. And that's coming from someone who's been a Sony fan their entire lives. I'd tell people easily the PS1 and the PS2, some of the greatest game systems ever made. PS3, not so much. Why? Because it had issues. PS4, damn, what a comeback. PS5, almost no games. Almost no games. You fix a problem only to add 4 more. And that is exactly what's happening in real life. You fix one problem. You go, okay, you know what? We're going to come together. We're going to fix this problem. We're going to get it straight. And then you create 5 more and then don't want to acknowledge that you created 5 more fixing the last problem. Why? Because admitting that there's a problem is the hardest thing to do. It is the most difficult thing to do, is just admitting there's a problem and admitting where it comes from. It's not coming from us. You know why we're a problem? Because you have problems. You know why gamers are up in arms and we're like, no, we're not going to take this shit and we're not going to buy your crap. Because there's a problem. And we all know there's a problem. No one wants us talking about the problem. No one wants us bringing the problem up. But that's the way it is. I'll admit my problem. I'm lazy, but I work at it every day. You have to acknowledge what the issues are before you can deal with them. That's life. That's the way it works. When did that change? When this started? Project Cambrian, because the last problem was a problem until it was made into a problem by people who only see problems and no solutions. What are the solutions? Oh, well, it's really easy, Loki. You just fix this, this, and this. You can't fix anything if you don't acknowledge that there's an issue. How many wildfires happen in California? How many? Every year we see this shit. Every year we see it. It's not climate change. It's your dumbass rules. It's your dumbass overprotected bullshit. You will tank your entire state and not look back because it's for the good of the people. How many people have to suffer? How many of you have to suffer before you wake the hell up and realize that you're not fixing anything? You're just compounding the problem.
We've got to, you know what, guys? We've got to protect the poorest owl. There's only, a couple 10,000 of them out there. We're gonna prevent anyone from entering the forest and touching the forest and doing anything to the forest, so that we can protect these majestic creatures.
So you're gonna let part of the state burn down instead of actually going in and dealing with the problem because an owl. That's what you're going to do. You're going to prevent all of this from happening, or you're not going to prevent all of this happening because of an owl. You can kiss my fat ass. You know what's more important than owls? People's lives. You know what is more important than owls? People's homes. People's homes and their lives. I'm sorry. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of the mamsy-pamsy bullshit. I'm sick of the hippie peace, love, dope. I'm sick of it all. You want something changed? Do something about it. If you don't want something changed and you want to keep going through this, then shut the hell up about it.
Well, Loki, it's quite.
No, it's an excuse not to change anything.
How dare anyone bring anything up in this moment of shut the fuck up.
Seriously, shut the hell up. Holy shit. Jester's Darth Arlena gifted a subscription to Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I don't know who gifted it. Darth Arlena gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership on Rumble, but I don't know where it went. It doesn't tell you where it went or who got it. Thank you so very much, Jester's Darth Arlena. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. If these are the choices these people want to make, let them. And you know what? There's no bitching. There's no moaning. If you want to fix it, fix it. If you want to fix it, fix it. Do you know how you fix it? How do you gift yourself a membership? That is a new one. Arlena's like, I thought I already was a member. Darth Arlena gifted another Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. I have no idea who it went to. How do you gift I was already a member. What the F? It gifted it to herself, apparently. Gift yourself, though. Someone grab it. Grab your gifted membership over on Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Loki again exposes he is racist and does not see the true benefit of diversity. Really? Really? That's where we're going with this morning, Mike? Really? The true benefit of diversity, which is what? A whole bunch of houses burning down in LA? Is that it? A whole bunch of houses? Is that the benefit of diversity? Negative 17.5 million to the firefighters that are responsible for taking out this crap. MB Geeks Bar and Grow with $10 super chat says it is climate change. That is what they keep saying. Big shock that it was man-made, and CA is more worried about the birds and illegals. They elected this. Not my state, not my monkeys. That's part of the problem. Thank you so much, MB Geek Bar and Grill, for your $10 super chat. This one is just for you. I know, I'm working my way there. Here it is, brother. Sko!
Long live the fighters!
Wear this shit like a badge of honor that you are doing something right if the first immediate thing somebody does is call you an instant Yahtzee. Oh, I must be on the right track to something then. Apparently, that's the way it works today. I thought I saw Mike selling oranges by the highway yesterday. I bet he was. I bet he was. Holy crap. Selling oranges on the side of the road because he'd rather be doing that than be a YouTuber. If I had a nickel for every time I've been called some foul name by, oh yeah. Dude, all the time. All the time. By all means, I had a conversation with one of our friends on the channel the other day. I won't say who it is because I don't know if people want me telling this story. Some people were giving him crap. Eyeballs and stupid shit. I said, dude, wear that shit like a badge of honor, bro. You know what? If people want to think you're some like mean, scary son of a bitch, let them think that. Let them think that. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Who are you? Who are you? Snowed up. Who the hell are you? Seriously, who are you? Cotton, who are you? Because guess who that matters to? You. Guess who knows who you are? You. That's what matters. Someone tell Kronos good morning for me. He has me blocked. Kronos, why would you block Cotton? Now I'm opening up a can of worms. Why would you block Cotton? I can't imagine why you would block Cotton. I am a sexy puppet master. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Who gives a shit what homeboy down the road thinks? Who gives a shit if someone's like, see, I learned this lesson early. So I don't know what the deal is. When I was a kid, we'd go on vacation and we were always known as that family. We'd be going out to the pool and the guy'd be like, baby, get the kids. There's that family. Where'd everybody go? You learn not to give a shit. You learn not to care. You grow a thick skin. And that, you know what? That's just what you got to have. If someone comes up to you and is like, you're a racist. Oh, my aching heart. I don't care why they think that. I don't care why they said that. I don't give a shit what they have to say. Why? They don't know me. How can a word have any effect on you if they don't know you? What did El Perro do? Mexican Iron Man, very keen. Mexican Iron Man to the rescue of Southern California. All smoking hot LA women under evacuation order report to Santa Monica Pier for extract. Shelter to be provided on Hilton Head Island. So let me get this straight. You want a bunch of blue-haired LA women that will bring this problem to Hilton Head Island, coming to Hilton Head Island. Mike, what are you doing, buddy? I love you, but what are you doing? You don't want to bring all them there because guess what? They bring all their problems with them. Forget about the LA women because they bring all their problems with them. It doesn't matter whether they're smoking hot or not. If they are from California, they bring all their baggage and bullshit with them. Do not do that. And thank you so very much. Mexican Iron Man, Warrior $10 super chat, brother. This one is just for you. We love you, Mikey. Skull! Holy crap. Loki, you really like AC/DC. Whatever could have given you that idea, Kronos? I don't care about them bringing baggage because I can buy the chick a new bag. Okay. So like what you like. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Seriously, if you don't care what anybody else thinks about you personally, then you won't care about what anybody thinks that you like. Take this whole D&D thing, for example. Why do you need the newest edition bullshit? You can literally go online and print the old books. If you do not have them, you can literally go on, print the old game books out, and use them. You don't need any of their new bullshit. Just flip back to a time when that shit didn't exist.
Oh no, the orcs are now Mexicans. Orcs are now Mexicans, and the dark elves are black people, and blah, 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 yada, yada. And you can go around a dungeon in a wheelchair. Everything is wheelchair accessible now. The entire game world in a monsters, old-timey D&D setting is wheelchair accessible now. But Loki, what if I have a really bad GM and he won't let me go down the stairs in my wheelchair?
Use magic. I don't know why you aren't using magic to fix your damn legs in the first place, but by all means, use magic.
They won't let me do that anymore. It's against the game rules. Then go back to a time when they could.
It's that simple. Go back to a time when they could. Arwen Avalon was gifted a membership by Darth Arlena. What is up, Arwen? And she's the one who got the second membership. Thank you so very much. Jester's Darth Arlena. This one is just for you. Skull! Chris Burgess said, good luck to Mikey. They've all shaved their heads and only wear wigs, just like the aristocrats during the ancient regime in France. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. No women from the West. Never going to happen. Not going to do it. You know what? There's something to be said about a blue-haired activist versus a good old-fashioned Southern woman. Because a good old-fashioned Southern woman is going to kick some hell or kick some ass, raise some hell, and take names right there next to you. That's what she'll do. She'll stand right there next to you and kick some ass and take some names and doesn't take any shit. She's not going to take your shit, but she's not going to take any shit from anybody else. The West, it's all screwed up. It's all absolutely screwed up. We're not dealing with that. We're not doing that. Drunk, what is up, Drunk, with a 1999 super chat? Skull, guys, if you have not gotten Drunk's new book, Green and Blue, the Achromatic Chronicles, go out there and get them. You can find all this stuff on X. You can go to the Rippaverse. You can go, and man, just go and get the book. Whether it's a Kickstarter, whether they're over at Rippaverse. I saw the new covers. Rippa was like, look at the 2 new covers. Look how clean they are, and they're clean. Oh boy, are they clean. Make sure you get them. Make sure you subscribe to Jay and get those books. Why? Because he's making a difference. He put his money where his mouth is, and he is making a difference. And that is what today is about. If you don't like where things are at now, change them.
But Loki, that seems so just out of reach for so many.
Change them. Do you know how you change them? You close your wallets to the people trying to sell you garbage. You open your wallets to the people that are actually giving you something worth your money. And if everybody does that, you don't have a problem anymore. You might have one pop up over here and there and everywhere, but it's not going to take over like it has been taken over. Thank you so much, Drunk, for your $20 super chat. This one's just for you, brother. Giving you some Gojira this morning. Skull! Jay coming in there like Godzilla. Dun 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 dun. I'm making a book. Dun, 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 dun. MB Geeks Bar Girl with the $10 super chat. Trump talking about changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico. What the fuck do I care? It is like when I was asked about a black woman on a 20, I said it will spend. Then put Mickey Mouse for all I care. Yeah. Yeah. Do whatever you want. Just be prepared. Be prepared. Look at that sexy check mark next to Drunk's name. Snow wants one of those. He absolutely positively does. We all know he does. He wants that sexy check mark. He's going to get it too. Why? Because he's been kicking ass and taking names. Why? Because he stood up and said something. He stood up and said, I'm sick and tired of this. You know what? I'm going to meme the shit out of you. For 50 plus episodes of liberal tears, I'm going to meme the shit out of you. You have the balls to stand up and say something. That is a sexy check mark. You guys are starting to scare me. Shall we? You guys are starting to scare me. I know it won't, Mike. No, it won't. I really don't think it will. No. Snow's been kicking ass. Snow's been taking names. Snow's not taking any prisoners. A cotton connection comes correct. That's right. That's right. Damn straight. Keep kicking ass. Keep taking names. Hashtag no. You guys, man. I swear. Mexican Dream Destroyer. Mexican Iron Man's just missing that browning lotion from Mike Roch. God help me, you guys. Holy shit. Yeah. Just wait till April Fool's Day, Senor Mike. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to let me know what you're gonna do. You gotta let me know what you're gonna do. That way I can silently be a part of it in the back. That way I can laugh my ass off when everything goes down. Roll dice for quick window jumping at Mim. What did Arlena say? Drunk came on the bag tube once. I think we scared him away. That's possible. That is very. Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. The sovereign state of Armenia. Y'all are nuts. Absolutely nuts. Guys, make sure you're subscribed to these wonderful ladies. I hear they're going to bring you something excellent soon. So keep your ears open for that. I don't know. Just how hard is it to say I'm going to support what I like and I'm not going to worry about the shit I don't like? It's frustrating. I get it. I am absolutely frustrated with the gaming industry. I am, more than anything, because they had it. They had it made. And literally Hollywood executives tanked it because they had it made. I am not kidding you. Snowed up, I don't believe anything anymore after Paulie pulled that dumbass stunt when he thought it was funny pants and canceled his channel without knowing he canceled his channel. So, a couple of years ago, story time. Y'all are going to love this. A couple of years ago, Paulie, Latino Slant, God bless you, bro, decided he was going to fool us all by making us think that YouTube canceled the Latino Slant. Oh, it's canceled. Guys, it's canceled. Well, I mean, I'm like, screw that and get him back on the air. Little does Loki know that it is April 1st. It is April Fool's Day. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it when he came in. I was like, fight for Paulie. Let's get Latino Slant back on the air. Contact YouTube. Screw them for taking you off the air, yada, yada, yada. And then he comes out with a tweet. And they were called tweets back then. That's how far we go back. He comes out with a tweet that's like, YouTube will allow me one last live stream. And I was like, they don't do that. You lying. They don't do that. Oh, it was a big April Fool's joke and and blah, blah, blah. He absolutely destroyed his own algorithm in YouTube because he privated everything. He took everything off. So YouTube immediately demonetizes him. Why? Because he has no content. He has no videos. He has no watch time. He has no nothing. So, kids, before you go and you play an April Fool's joke, thinking, this will all get them, and I'll use my YouTube channel to do it, always remember that this shit can backfire in the most spectacularly dumb way, and it hurts you more than it is funny to anybody else. So, you can't kill El Perro. That's just crazy talk. That's true. You can't get rid of the dog. As much as I don't like the dog, you can't get rid of the dog. Should have finished off El Perro when you had the chance, Mike man. Now he's stronger. I'm guessing you meant stronger. Stronger than ever. He can count to 5. For anybody who doesn't know the lore of that, yeah. He healed himself by counting to 5. Because puppets can only count to 4. It's a glorious dumpster fire. Let it be. Warm your hands by the fire. I say this all the time over at that game place. Warm your hands by the fire. You know what I'm doing with Ubisoft destroying itself? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Ubisoft takes its own stock. Anytime, anywhere, I won't buy your shitty games. Merry Christmas to Loki. Why is it Merry Christmas to Loki? Because I couldn't happen to nicer people than Ubisoft. By all means, destroy your own company, fire off all your employees, lose the biggest, hands down, corporate conglomerate of video games you can have besides EA. Lose all your studios, lose all your talent, lose all your IPs, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to lose your IPs. Then you got to come up with all kinds of new shit.
The guys, the women that used to work at what Ubisoft had formed their own studio. It's called Damp Tampon, and they're going to be coming out with a new game similar to that of Assassin's Creed, but instead of assassinating people, you lure them to the side of the blue-haired land whales, and you convert them into this. But it's a lot like Assassin's Creed, guys. And so it's made in the vein of Assassin's Creed, but you're recruiting blue-haired land whales to go out and recruit more blue-haired land whales that scissor. And it's a whole lot of blubber. There's a whole lot of shaking going on because there's a whole lot of blubber and a whole lot of blue hair. And it's a new game by Damp Tampon, the survivors of the destruction of Ubisoft. Yeah, these are all the women devs that came out of Ubisoft in the end. They're doing a new game. That's everybody supported. If you don't, you're an instant Nazi. What do I care? What do I care? Don't care. Do not care. Do not give a shit. Yes, I said it. Because that's probably what they'd name their studio. Even though it's a whole bunch of dudes with tits instead of girls with that. Yeah. Don't mess with me. Don't come at me. I will throw this in the crack of your ass. There's a lot of pretty blues out there too. Why they always go for one neon shade? Because that's what's in anime. Arwen, that's what's in anime. It's always the shiny stuff, the shiny green. Why? Because it came from anime. The shiny blue came from Japanese anime. That shiny uber red, the mecha random red, came from anime. It all came from anime. The very thing they want to police and enforce and say is theirs, even though it came from another country. And now they want to tell that other country how to do business. You know what? Screw Ubisoft. They haven't done anything. Splinter Cell. They were supposed to. It was getting relaunched with Samantha Fisher. Fuck that. Michael Ironside is and always will be Sam Fisher. It was going to be Samantha Fisher this time. Arlena. Because reasons. Just so everybody knows, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta is coming out this year. They did not go with new voice actors. They did not change the script. They did not do anything but upgrade the graphics, make moving through the map easier by removing the transition shit you see when you run to a new part of the map. All that's gone, so it's just one long continuous map that you don't have to like pass through gates or anything to do. And almost all the game mechanics are the same. How do you do a remake and get 5 stars? This is how you do a remake and you get 5 stars. You keep all the core gameplay there. You keep the original voice cast. You keep the original script. You don't change any of that. You just make it look pretty as hell, and you add quality of life things that the original game didn't have. That is how you go out and you kill it.
Kojima got 2 in his own way for his good on Metal Gear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Snowdub with $2 super chat. What is up? Little skull and tuck and roll this morning from Snowdub. She has a bullnose ring. Run. Skull and tuck and roll. Granny got a nose ring. And what's funny is every time he says this, every time Snow says this, some bullshit punk out there is like, what's your version of your nose ring? I bet you tried to pick up a girl with a nose ring and she didn't blah 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 yaggity smaggity smaggity smaggity. No. He doesn't like bull dykes. And if you don't like that, here you go with a little skull and a little tuck and roll. The way the anime took over for the West the last 7+ years with anime games, also the Hoyoverse games, has taken the place of Star Wars for kids that only casually cared about Star Wars. And what do you do? What do you do then to the people making it? You handcuff them with rules and restrictions. Oh, you can't do that. You can't put that in this. It's the same thing with video games. Coming out of Japan, the games coming out of Japan have to be vetted, and they have to have all these restrictions put on them to sell in the United States. No one's telling you this. No one wants this out. No one wants this information public. How the righteous crusaders of don't mess with their culture, let them have their culture, are now saying, screw your culture. You have to change everything about your stuff for our weak Western sensibilities. I will say that again. Weak Western sensibilities. I'm tired of bringing this up. When you tell a Japanese company, you must have this and this, you must have AB body style, you must have AB voice. You cannot say male or female. How did they get around that? In Dragon Quest, they put hero and heroine. Is the AB body type there? Yes, but as soon as you pick one, it clearly explains to you, this is the hero, not the heroine. If you want the heroine, pick body type B. If you want the hero, go ahead and confirm this is what you want. Why? Why did they do that? Because they were told they could not put male or female. A simple biological imperative that you are either male or you are female is now outlawed and banned in the West. Outlawed and banned here. Because it might hurt someone's feelings. Let me explain to you what that does. Anybody can now get away with anything because you might hurt their fifis. You can't say anything because you might hurt someone's fifis. Look what's happening in England right now. You can't even complain about what's going on. You can't say anything online. You can't voice your opinion because you might give someone anxiety and you will go to jail for 6 to 7 years because you gave someone anxiety. You gave someone on the internet anxiety.
And you Americans better be careful. We'll come and get you. We'll come and get you if you say anything bad on the internet. We will extradite you and bring you to England.
Oh, bring it, motherfucker. Bring it. Come and get me. Come and get me. Come and get me. I dare you. I double dare you, dog. I double dog dare you, motherfuckers. Come and get me. Come and get me and take me. See how long that shit lasts. I'm brown, so I've got anxiety because of Loki, Mexican Iron Man. Loki giving me anxiety because he doesn't support diversity initiatives. No. Do you know what I support? I support working your ass off and getting what you're paid for. That's what I support. You work your ass off, you contribute to society, you get paid. I have no issue. I don't give a shit. I have absolutely no issue. Take care of your business before you butt your fucking nose into anybody else's. Mike does that. Mike takes care of his own business. Mike takes care of his shit. Mike's walked away from a lot of shit just to take care of his own business. No more amount of respect. He can sit there and tease me and be like, oh, Loki's, and now he's going to be like, oh my God, he's talking about me. I'm comfortable. I'm leaving. Mike takes care of his fucking business. There's no more respect than that. Especially today. Why? Because it's everybody else's fault. It's everyone else's fault. I'm sick and tired of hearing how it's everyone else's fault. It's climate change. It's all climate change. It's all those racists out there. It's all their fault. Hey, did you hear about that? Did you hear that Bill Maher interview where he was talking to that dipshit that played Lex Luthor in Supergirl, where he's like, the reason why Trump's in office is because the majority of Americans are sexist and racist and homophobic and demonize trans people. You demonize trans people. That's what you do. That's why Kamala is the president today. It's nothing they did. There is no responsibility. There is no holding oneself accountable. Ducky played Alex Luthor. Alexander Luthor. Lex. Yes. In Supergirl. Remind you, in Supergirl. That dude from 2.5 Men? Yes. Yes. So, how to demonize trans people? Well, Mike's just going to say it. He doesn't give a shit. Yes, so he played Lex Luthor in Supergirl, the TV series from
The CW.
the CW. Originally, I think it was on CBS or some shit. The first season, then it moved over to the CW. And they brought it in line with the Flash and Arrow and all that shit. It's never the fault of the people that make the problem. It's never the fault of the people that caused the issue in the first place. It's always something else. Have you seen how broken down she looks since the election? Have you seen how tired she is? It's from dealing with all the racists and all the blah 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 and all the da da da. No, I will tell you exactly what it's from. It's from the fact that you guys pulled a coup on the guy you were trying to get into office. Why did you guys pull a coup on the guy you were trying to get into office? Because for years you had said, sharp as a tack, sharp as he's ever been, top of his game, fast, furious, knows what he wants. And then we found out that that was a lie, that that's not the way it was, that his cognitive abilities had been slipping since before the 2020 election. He'd been slowing down and he'd been slipping. Now he's a grumpy old senile shit. Have you seen the way he talks to people and you've seen the way he does things? He is a salty, senile old man who has damn near lost his mind. Who's like, where's my tapioca pudding, you sons of bitches? And you covered that up because you didn't want anyone asking questions. And then at the last minute, you sons of bitches pulled a Hail Mary and said, maybe he's not the best man for a job. Maybe he is senile. Maybe he has lost his mind. We'll go with her. That's not the way it works. You're so prompt to talk about democracy. That's not the way it works. You see, you have to have a group of people come in and they have to get elected to even run. You can't just install your own person. But that's exactly what they did. They installed their own person. Guess what? You can't blame us for that. It's not our fault. It's not our fault you hid Biden's cognitive decline. It's not our fault that you bitched, moaned, and whined when it came out on national TV and said, we've got to have somebody else in there. It's not our fault that you picked the absolutely dumbest person for the job. Have y'all ever seen a yellow school bus? I rode on a yellow school bus when I was a kid. They were yellow back then. I rode the yellow school bus. I bet you did. And I bet you it was short too. I bet you it was a short yellow school bus. On one hand, you've got a senile old man that is losing in your mind. On the other hand, you've got a woman that's about as smart as a bag of rocks. We'll go with the woman because we can virtue signal that. And if we lose, we can blame it on all the testosterone fueled men in the country. There's only one thing you didn't expect. A whole bunch of women voted for the other guy. You didn't have that woman vote locked in. Do you want to know why all the polls were saying that it was going to be such a close race, that she was going to win? Because they immediately took all the women in the country and said they're all going to vote for her. It's an immediate vote. We've got an immediate women vote. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that one shot of time. Fuel. Yeah, bag of rocks versus senile man. And we're going to go with a woman because she's a woman and we can capitalize on that. We'll get all the femme votes if we just do that. To be honest, I don't care if I'm making 100K subs. I'm happy because I'm making more and more people laugh every day. It's all I ever wanted to do. Entertain. Well, you're doing it, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations. Keep kicking ass. Keep taking names. Don't take any shit. We're going to get out of here. Holy shit. Have a great Thursday. Guys, come back tomorrow for the weekend review with me, Arwen, and Dave Bob. All our prayers go out to our friend Smoking Harley, whose wife has passed away at the age of 39 and left 3 children. We love you, bro. Sorry to hear that everything has happened. Stay strong. Valhalla's with you. If you need anything, you know where to find us. God bless, bro. Seriously. God bless you. Guys, we're out of here. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. We'll see you tomorrow on the weekend review. Have a great Thursday, everybody. And don't be so thirsty.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.